What's up, y'all? This is Daniel with Pride of the Southland. Got a quick video. Missed y'all last Saturday, but the weather was just not cooperating with the phone and the camera. Too hot, so I tried to get out here earlier. It's a little cooler today. Anyhow, we're going to talk about the demise and the disappearance of the small family bulldog. And anybody that's followed this channel, or any of y'all that may be new to this channel, I've had a little breeding program of American Bulldogs going on for maybe the last 5 years. I've owned American Bulldogs for about for the last 7 consecutive years. So we were trying to get the dogs back into being able to work on a farm and be family environment type dogs. What I just ran into was dogs that was too prey jobby. So I am considering outcrossing to another breed, and I tried to reach out to some white English bulldog people, and as soon as you mention American Bulldog, they can't get off the phone fast enough, or they won't respond to an email after you mention that. And anyhow, so it's drove me to say, okay, well, I can take my chances again with American Bulldog, but I don't want to do that necessarily because the top price standard type bulldogs are, in my opinion, are not being health tested. Some of them are. Come on. Try to get these dogs back over here where y'all can look at something. A lot of them ain't health testing, and that presents problems that you have to try to breed out of. I've been through that. Don't want to go through that again. Like I said, the white English bulldog people, they didn't want no part of selling me a dog or showing me the dogs, and so I've narrowed it down to maybe the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Those two dogs right there, the one on the right is Nealon. He's my original bulldog, and then I have Laurel, which is a granddaughter of his on both sides, through Teleco and Iris. Problem is, if I breed them together, I don't got nowhere to go after that. I have maybe 2 breeders that I would buy American Bulldogs off of that would fit the bill for me, but their dogs are pretty big, and I don't want big dogs. So I think Staffordshire Bull Terrier is the way to go for me right now. I haven't made my mind up yet, but that's the way that I'm considering going. And I've had a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, I've had a few people already reaching out to me interested in maybe getting a pup off that. And I don't know the details of all of that, or what the price will be or anything like that. But the reason that I'm considering doing it is because the health. I know he's health tested and he's cleared. He's got good confirmation for his breed. He's got the size that, more along the size that we would be interested in. He's got a lot of loyalty and courage, and he's pretty fierce. He's good around people. That's one thing that I encountered with some of the American Bulldogs, a little bit too human aggressive for me. I don't want them to just walk up and, I apologize for that rooster. I don't want a dog that's so friendly he don't know a stranger, but I don't want a dog just to be provoked and try to go after a man or a woman just because they're around. So, oh, I got them competing behind me. So, anything I've ever read, the Bulldog, when it was originally created, was around the 45-pound mark. And these Bulldogs today are reaching over 100 pounds, and they're just not serving the same purpose that they was intended to serve originally. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But me, I like to read up on history, and I like to keep traditions alive when I can. And after getting into the American Bulldogs and talking to some of the older generation, the guys in their 70s and 80s, they always talk, all of them, they don't even know each other, but the stories always matched up being the same about the dogs being smaller. So that's what I want to try to do, is get the dogs back to being smaller. I'm not trying to create another breed by doing this cross. I'm just simply trying to create something that's easy for everyone in the family to handle. A dog that's not just going to kill the chickens or the goats or catch the hogs when they don't need to be caught. I ran into all that before. So that's my plan. And if you ask me, the most original thing out there today, or the thing that's the dog that I believe is closest to the original Bulldog on everything I read, is, and size-wise, is probably the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. I know a lot of people ain't going to agree with that, but I'm talking about the way that it sits today. I know the Irish Staffs was a little bit leggier and taller, and they could weigh up to 50, 60 pounds, but these today are, you know, 15, 16, maybe even 17 inches tall, reaching low 40s. And I'm not saying that their function and the things that they do today are of the original Bulldog, but I believe that their stature is the closest thing to me. Now, I could be wrong. They got a medium length muzzle, you know, a powerful looking head and jawline, and then you have their size. And these dogs really ain't afraid of nothing. Well, mine ain't, and I can't speak on the whole breed. He ain't really afraid of anything. You know, he's pretty human friendly, but as far as animals go, I think he would go up. I don't think he knows his size. I think he would go up against anything. I've seen him run German Shepherds and Rottweilers off the property, and he got between them dogs and my kids when we first got them. And you know, he showed all of the things that we like. He's been around the goats. He immediately rounded them up. He'll take the chickens back to the coop if they get out in the front of our house too close to the road. You know, so I think that's just the way I'm leaning. And we'll see what we get from that breeding if we decide to do it. But I got some time, and I ain't made my mind up. I'm not trying to be too indecisive. I'm just trying to make sure that I make a decision that's going to be good for me. And that's the way it's looking right now. So anyhow, the Vols play today, so I got to get this video posted and get in the recliner and watch the Vols play some football. So until next time, this is Daniel with Pride of the Southland. Thank y'all for watching.